Can you say Louisville?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Can you say Louisville, Kentucky?
Louisville.
Say it again.
Louisville.
All right. How's it going out there? Had 46-degree temperature when I went to work today. Seemed like a beginning of spring.
So the other snowstorm happens.
What's going on? We got Sticker Teenager. She come up with a joke tonight?
No.
Sticker Granddaughter. How you doing out there? Got to get this done by 11:30 or not much later than that so I can see Timothy Chalamet on Saturday Night Live.
You may read the comments real quick.
Yes.
Gordon Teet said, "Welcome, family. Jesus is Lord over your family."
Welcome.
Mikey said, "Good evening."
How you doing, Mikey Arugula?
Uncle Paul said, "Hi, y'all."
Uncle Paul's in the house.
A
I sent your check out in the mail, Uncle Paul.
Little Beatles Corner said, "Hello, everybody."
How you doing, Patricia?
Daniel Castillo said, "A complete unknown received 8 Oscar nominations."
All right. Did he get a Oscar nomination for Best Actor?
He said, including Best Film, Best Director, and Best Actor.
All right.
Polly said, "Hello, Stickermania family."
How you doing, Polly?
Dave Evans said, "Hey, Sticker family, good evening."
How you doing, Dave Evans?
Thomas Crook said, "Hello, Frank and Sticker family."
Thomas Crook.
I know.
Dave Evans. Snap this up today. First Press, United Kingdom. Band on the Run, 1973. I'm going to have to start going after all these UK presses of early solo Beatle albums because they sound so much better than the USA. I about fell off my floor when I played Band on the Run and No Words, Let Me Roll It. I just couldn't believe the sound on this UK -2 pressing. Trivia question to start this right off. Which song is not on the UK pressing, but it's on the USA pressing? And why is the song not on the UK pressing? Two-part question. What song is not on the Band on the Run in the United Kingdom, but it's on Band on the Run in the United States? It goes back to that old...
T-shirt Express said, "You should start with a Sticker Kid joke."
It goes back to that old desire that the Beatles never wanted to put their singles on their albums. So what song is not on the Band on the Run on the United Kingdom?
Uncle Paul said, "Helen Wheels because was a single."
Yes, right. Way to go, Uncle Paul. Hell on Wheels is not on this pressing.
They wanted to start with a Sticker Kid joke.
No.
All right.
You don't have one, so we're good. Move on.
This has got a different type of
Yeah,
inner
that's
sleeve in the
the
United Kingdom with the corners cuts on there. And it does have the original poster. Dave Evans snapped this up before the live stream at $100. But now I'm going to have to find some more of these from the United Kingdom. I'm going to have to find some more Rams, some more All Things Must Pass, and what's the other one? Badfinger Straight Up. Amazing sound from the United Kingdom. They're cut from the master tapes over in England, Abbey Road Studios, but somehow when they send the dub over the United States, it just didn't translate. The sound on this Band on the Run, you can see why it was a #1 album several times. Kept going to the top of the charts. Sticker Kid, they want you to tell a joke.
No.
You ready?
No.
No?
No.
All right, some other notes. Austin Records Show, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Mikey Arugula. We need to meet up. What do you think? Do you think I should get a dealer's table? Or should we just go sightseeing and do other things in Austin, Texas those days? Because I heard that if you're a record dealer, You got to be there the whole time the show is on, all the way to 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Anybody know about the Austin Records show? It's supposed to be one of the biggest in the world. What's it like? Kevin from Kevin Records told me it's a seller's market. All right, so shout out to Annular, Carlos, and Christian, my Mexican Beatles buying group. I sent out the Jim Hansen, the correct COA in the mail is on your way. Mike bought my talcum powder through my YouTube channel. You want to show that up there, Sticker Girl? You gotta concentrate.
He wants
on
a sight see.
Huh?
He
This?
wants a sight see.
This one or the other one?
The other one. That's
Sight-
what Mikey said he wants a sight see and
Oh, so we're not gonna get a dealer's table.
No.
We just got to get a room for May 2nd is a $30 Mikey, $30 extra fee to be an early bird. Only the dealers and the people that pay $30 get to go on Friday. So I'd like to go to the show Friday, see if they got any Holy Grails.
Okay.
So we will be down there Thursday night, right?
Yes.
Yes.
do Daniel's real quick.
So, Mr., this is how you get a hold of me. If you see something you want to make a deal on that I show on this on these live streams, Mr_Stickermania at yahoo.com. I've had about 20 people send me emails to that YouTube channel.
Okay. Holly Hawaii said new Badfinger is amazing. Head first.
Yeah, I don't have the head first. I heard it's sold out everywhere and it's already on the secondary market going for $80 to $100 a piece.
Daniel said Austin has a lot of great parks. You visiting Waterloo Records?
We will.
Okay. And
But
then
when Mikey wants to go to this bar on Sunday night that plays Chicken Bingo.
Chris Akers said, "What's up, everyone?"
How you doing, Chris? I think he's got a hold of me on my YouTube.
Chris is my friend.
Oh, okay.
And then Mikey said, if you want a table, it's up to you. He just said, it's kind of up to you, but it's how much stress you want to deal with. We have to think about it.
Yeah, I hear it's just nonstop stress if you have a table there at the Austin Record show. So you're probably right, Mikey. We won't have a table. I might do some trading, but we won't have a table.
Chicken shit bingo. is
Chicken
what it-
shit bingo. Well, I better watch what I say. Chicken,
Poopy bingo.
chicken something bingo.
It's too late.
This is my eBay store, Stickermania 2853. I usually post things on there a couple days after I show them on my YouTube channel.
Here.
So Mike bought this talcum powder through my YouTube channel. I'm sure Mikey's got one of these. It's a pretty nice shape, made in England, 1963, and it's still full of the talcum powder. What do you think? Give us a roar. You got
Please
a roar?
don't.
You got a roar? That's a good one. A little louder.
No. What?
Dean bought my 1965 thermos for $400. Pretty nice shape. Not as nice as the one that I sold with the $1,800 or the $2,000 lunchbox, but it's still pretty good shape. And Dean's got the Beatles record player going out Monday through FedEx 2 days. Last time I showed him the record player.
Mikey said he's got the shipping box for it. I guess, what's he talking about? The talcum powder?
Yeah. I guess he's talking about that. Yeah, I don't think he has a shipping box for the record player. That'd be a $5,000 shipping box. Last time showing, give me that plastic wrap over there.
Which one?
The one that I've been putting things on.
What? This
The
one?
fun, no,
the bubbles on the
bubbles,
floor.
bubbles.
Bubbles?
Stop if you like the pop.
Peppers.
Over here. Any day now. I'm getting gray hairs by the second.
Big one. I know that. What's that?
1964, restored by the place here in Louisville. You know what the name of it is. '64 restored Beatles record player, and I even won this. And Dean bought this also. This original leftover piece, textured, that he's going to restore. On top of that, see if you can show it right there on the strip.
I'll show it on it.
Yeah, it's a leftover textured piece, so they can improve. See the difference in color from all that age? That's $1,000 leftover textured piece. Somebody couldn't believe something be worth like that much, but you're talking about the Beatles. Leftover from 1964 when they were making these record players. There's some leftover, this slick here too. I've seen those for sale a couple years ago. So it's going to Dean. This, the thermos, and the original instruction sheet. I've had offers for this and the hand tag before for $500-600. All right, let's put the record player away. Last time you're gonna see it. This is my last time you're gonna see this one on my channel. Any questions about the record player?
You put it on the table. I'm not taking it over there.
Take it over there. Any messages?
No. Mikey was talking about the talcum powder box there.
All right, I've never seen that before, Mikey.
Have to show us that on the next stream.
What's you want to get on the seat?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? What do you need?
I don't know.
Let's
Food.
get through stream.
A thing called food.
Thing called food.
Yeah.
So that little video I did where I showed mistakes before got a lot of views. Where's my other love of the Beatles? The regular one. There it is. So this is the mistake one of I Love the Beatles from the very first concert, February 11, 1964 at the Washington Coliseum. And this is the correct spelling later that summer when the Beatles toured America. So what's the name? Lynch that just died, the director?
You're asking the wrong one.
The one that was in the Beatles '64 documentary, and he went to the show. 77 years old. Twin Peaks. What's the Twin Peaks director's name? Anyway, he went to the show when he was 16 years old. So some of the girls that were around him at that show were wearing this button. David Lynch.
There you go.
David Lynch. One of the last things he did was that interview he did for the Beatles '64 documentary. You need to watch that little clip. He said it was crazy when he saw the Beatles for the first time. He didn't know what to expect. He said the girls went absolutely crazy at that first show in America. John Lennon, 1964 book. Got this in the other day. First edition of, I'll sell this for $150 through my YouTube channel. First edition of In His Own Right. How you know you got the first edition and has that little sticker, red sticker on there. The Writing Beatle. Unmarked. Not much age in the book. First pressing of a book that there were multiple, probably 12 printings of this book, 1964. It sold a lot. And it's remarkable because it's got some weird, if you read this book, You got to really understand John Lennon's sense of humor.
Novus Nick said hello, Sticker family.
Novus Nick, how you doing? I see you on a lot of other channels. Weren't you on the were you on the Beatles Babe channel yesterday?
QRM wants to know price of the book.
The book I just said $150.
Okay, I missed it.
The talcum powder sold. The thermos is sold. I got a couple reel-to-reels behind me. I got a lot of audiophile pressings I'll show tonight. A couple other notes. There's a YouTube video, short. Well, it's not a short. It's about a 5-minute video explaining how the Beatles, when they did the Hey Jude and Revolution 1968 promos at Twickenham Studios, that because of the union rules, something had to be live on there, so they played a backing track, and the vocals were live when they recorded the promos for Hey Jude and Revolution. So that sometimes you're hearing the Beatles, Paul and John, actually singing with the actual vocals from the track behind them. January 30th, going to have the Fire Aid 2 shows out in Inglewood, California. Chapel Roan's not performing, but at one show you got Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, Gracie Abrams, Lady Gaga, and the other show at the same time is going to have Graham Nash, Stevie Nicks, and John Fogerty. So you're gonna have a lot of the new artists at one of the shows, and a lot of the classic artists from way back at the other show. I didn't know Stevie Nicks was going to perform anymore. Triple J, I don't know what a Triple J is. 2024 did their Hot 100, and the #1 song was Good Luck Babe by Chapel Roan. Chapel is going to perform at the February 2nd Grammy Awards, but who knows what song she's going to do. It can't be Pink Pony Club, and it can't be Good Luck Babe. So she could do Hot to Go, but with all those celebrities there, I can't believe they'd get up and do the Hot to Go dance. So maybe she'll preview a new song and release it streaming at the same time. That would be pretty cool. At the Grammys, you're also going to have Sharika. How do you say her name? Shakira, Sabrina Carpenter, Billie Eilish, Teddy Swims, and Charlie X are all going to perform at the Grammys along with Chapel Roan. Chapel Roan's up for 6 awards. She's got to be a shoo-in to get the Best New Artist of the Year from last year. Lola Young was on the Jimmy Fallon show, another new artist that did the song Messy. And she's pretty talented. I don't know if she's from England, but she's different. The song's called Messy. Did you know Lady Gaga got her start covering Led Zeppelin songs? You can find old YouTube videos of her singing Black Dog when Lady Gaga was real young. Did you know that Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan was written in 2018 when she was only...
This one, you want that one?
Just the sign on. Pink Pony Club and the single Pink Pony Club. That's Good Luck Babe.
Oh, that one. I gave that one Bushy.
Pink Pony Club, this is a record store issue. Mikey back with Naked in Manhattan. I told you need to listen to that song, Naked in Manhattan. I hope you have. But she recorded that when she was 20 years old, Pink Pony Club. And 6 years later, they're playing it every hour on the hour on a music system at the store. So this is an original signed Chapel Roan album that was signed last year. That's it on my Chapel Roan moment. Other notes, I think that takes care of the one sheet. We're going to do some the Who trivia questions here in a second. 3 trivia questions and you're going to win this Who Cup from 1976. I got 3 of them at the Louisville Antique Toy Mall the other day. I'll give away the one that's in the best shape. It's probably that one. And we're going to give away USA copy of Decca of Tommy 2 LP set. In this book, The Who Revealed, that I got from Dave Frazier. So you ready to do the Who questions? We got enough people to do the Who question?
We got 26 in there.
All right, here's your 3 Who trivia questions to win these 3 items. What was the band, what was their original name before the Who? That's question 1. What time of the night or the middle of the night did the Who perform at Woodstock on Sunday morning, August 17th, 1969? What hour, what time did they start their performance? And third question, I went to a show, I saw the Who with Keith Moon, with my dad and some of my relatives on November 30th, 1975 in Bloomington, Indiana. What was the name of the auditorium that I saw the Who in November 30th of 1975? First person to get all 3 of those wins these 3 items, and this is a audiophile pressing of Tommy the Who on Decca Records, one of the first issues. Anybody answer those questions? Go back to, what was the Who, what was their first name of their band before they became the Who? That's the first question.
Richard James.
Richard James. Yep, Richard James wins. That was quick.
That was the first one.
Got this 1976 souvenir Who Cup coming there. Richard James. Didn't he win our last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Got this Who Revealed book coming. Shows Pete Townsend destroying a guitar on the back. And a first pressing of Tommy the Who on Decca Records from 1969 in the United States. Way to go, Richard James. We got your address. All right. Let's talk about audiophile pressings. You ready to do your joke here, Sticker Kid?
No. You gotta do some kind of presentation.
Come on.
It's almost 11, ain't it?
Yeah, come on.
10:57.
You're on the hot seat.
That's my water bottle.
All right.
You got 2 minutes. Show us something.
Show us something.
Well, can I go get it?
No,
we
go
gotta
get
do
it.
it here.
Go get it. Go get it.
Thank you.
Show some more. We're going to show audiophile pressing for the next 10 minutes here. Then
Like,
we'll have Sticker
subscribe, and hit
Kid.
the notification.
We're up to 3,233 subscribers. When we get to 2,500, I'm going to give away a butcher cover that some of them I've been practicing on. Got this in the mail yesterday. It's got little pieces of paper that I got to take off using my wet towel and steaming process. There is a tear there, and there's a tear on the baby's head. See what I can do with that butcher cover. See if I can improve it and show those faces. You can tell that paper, you can reveal Ringo's face, George, Paul. John might have a little tear there, I'm not sure. But I'll do that tomorrow night. This one I'll give away at East Coast number 3 when I get to 2,500 subscribers.
When we get to that, I'll be nice to y'all. I'll just play.
All right, Sticker Kid's gonna do.
point down real quick.
Brad Burnell said I got both volumes 1 and 2 of the Paul McCartney Legacy books this week. Each one is over 700 pages.
Wow. I never read Brad Parnell. I never read the 1,400 page tune-in extended from Mark Lewis, and you got more patience than I have. All right, Sticker Kids, we're gonna be up here for a minute. All right, let him sit down.
Excuse me.
All right, tell us your story.
Ew, why is it dusty?
You got a minute, because I got a lot of audiophile pressing to talk about.
This is my awesome lawnmower I had when I was 3.
When you was 3? Does it bring back memories?
No.
Did you act like you were cutting the grass?
Yeah.
That's
I
okay.
smashed the bush with it, I think.
3. You're almost 14. When's your birthday?
I don't know.
February. I messed it up. February 20.
4th.
24.
Wait, I know how to get it started.
What town were you born in?
That's not how it works.
You were born here, Louisville.
It's a bubble. It's a bubble.
Let go of it.
Do you want me to break it?
Does it still make the noise?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that the noise?
I see. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sticker Kid. All right, your minute's over.
It's gonna take a minute. Stop.
Get it down.
Okay, Sticker Kid, let me take over.
Don't give me your thumbs down.
Audiophile pressing time. I think I forgot to show this on the last one. The Beatles from Liverpool, 1980 box set from the United Kingdom. Maybe I did show this. Harry T. Moss recuts. Can you leave that alone, please? All right. Harry T. Moss recuts of all their single hits from the master tapes in Abbey Road Studios. Everywhere from goes the hinges. This is a fragile box. Goes all the way from Love Me Do all the way to Her Majesty. All the best Beatle tracks on 8 albums. This is an audiophile pressing. If you don't have it, you need it. Sell it for $200 shipped.
Mikey said the only problem is you didn't give a price. He gives prices. You didn't give a price for
Well, that's because I'm keeping it.
All right. Next thing.
You can't keep it. You gotta give it away now.
Led Zeppelin Turquoise got in yesterday. This is, cover's got some wear. The record's in very good plus condition. It's got A1, B4 in the dead wax. I played it. Plays pretty great all the way through, and I heard things that I've never heard before on Led Zeppelin 1. I heard some bass runs on side 2 from John Paul Jones I've never heard before. Price on that, if you're interested, $1,500. Led Zeppelin 1 Turquoise, 1969. That would be about January 1969 from the United Kingdom or February. $1,500 and it's yours.
Sticker Kid, Mikey said he'd give you $100. You can
No.
get in a bidding war. He said
No.
Sticker Kid signature edition lawnmowers for
It's from
$67.50.
2014.
Let it be. I found another promo in this UK pressing. Those 2 books I showed last time. Factory not sample, not for sale. Let it be. UK pressing in excellent hardly played condition with a factory sample not for sale and the original cardboard picture sleeve, a thick sleeve that they had only in the United Kingdom. And sorry, this is already sold to one of my viewers for $100. It was paid for earlier today. Audiophile pressings. Talk about Band on the Run. A near mint, hardly ever played promo. They got it at a promo, Exile in 1972, and they must have put it away in a big collection. Boy, the Rocks Off and the Sweet Virginia really play great on this. John Hood was interested in this. This is $150 shipped if you're interested in a first promo pressing of Rolling Stones Exile on Main Street. Please, please me. $150 on the 1977 pressing. It's made from the same plates as the Beatles. The best stereo pressing that exists in the world of Please, Please Me. It's in excellent hardly played condition, $150. Got a couple factory sealed Rolling Stones album. Got a audiophile pressing Rolling Stones, and got a sign Some Girls. Signed Some Girls on the back. In the early 2000s was signed in LA by Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie Woods, and Charlie Watts.
67 Pepper says, wow, slow down. He said US or UK for one of these things. And he said, you just been going.
The Exile on Main Street was US. The Please Please Me was a Germany pressing, 1977. This is a 78 USA pressing with the band. Has the die cut cover. And yes, George Harrison is on the bottom down here somewhere. Not seeing him today. Somebody showed it to me. But it's signed on the back. Authentic autographs by Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood, and Charlie Watts. Price on that is $200. Dave Evans got the excellent condition Sticky Fingers first press from Germany. The best pressing that has TML and the dead wax cut by Doug Sachs. This is a Germany first pressing of Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers in very good plus condition. It still plays pretty good. You just got some on the Wild Horses, some snap and crackle and pops, whatever you want to call them, a little bit of background noise. Price on that is $100. Germany, 1971, pressing of Sticky Fingers.
No.
67 Pepper wanted to know the year on the Exile.
Exile is 72, first pressing, a PR pressing from LA, where the master tapes were made. Let's put those
T-shirt
away.
Express asking for a COA on something, but I don't know.
On the COA on the autographs, I'm sure. They signed a lot of albums back then when they were on tour. People would pay for the VIP. I do not have a COA, but I've had this before. These are authentic autographs. Rolling Stones autographs aren't worth what the Beatles are. $200 for all.
Mikey said if they're real, he'll take them.
Mikey wants them. Mikey wants it. They're real, Mikey. We got a factory seal. Put that in Mikey's stack. We got a factory seal, 1969. Rolling Stones Let It Bleed with a hype sticker for the poster. This is USA. No breaks in the shrink, 2 factory breathe holes on the front. Price on this is $300 through my YouTube channel. Show my YouTube channel there. Mr. Underscore.
He said close the deal Wednesday live.
All right. Mr. Underscore Stickermania at yahoo.com. And we got a factory sealed emotional rescue from 1980 in the United States. Price on that is $150. It's got the poster. It's inside the shrink, and it has a rare hype sticker for She's So Cold and Emotional Rescue. Look at Mick Jagger there on the back with his beard. How do you show Mick there? It's pretty strange. And that's probably Mick on the front also. That's no saw cuts, notches, perfectly factory sealed from corner to corner, $150. Did I show all the audiophile pressings? I think I did most of them. Let It Be box set.
Okay.
Chill.
You.
You just not into it tonight. You're gonna wake up.
I am awake.
Between you and Sticker Kid, I can't decide who's doing
Two holy grails here. Let's be nice, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's get along.
Tell the producer that.
Do you know my director? His middle name is Macklin. Where did that come from, Macklin? There's a trivia question. Where did the M-A-C-L-E-N, where did his middle name come from? I named him that in 1980. His middle name is Macklin. What does that mean? Sergeant Pepper, Nimbus Supercut. You have shown this several times. I haven't sold it yet. It's on eBay for $55.55. I would sell this for $5,000 through my YouTube channel. Mr_Stickermania at yahoo.com. It's still in the factory shrink. 4 square corners. There's no white spots like the $4,700 one it sold the other day. And it's got a no spindle hole wear, a near mint, hardly played. I played it once. I was just blown away by the sound on the Sgt. Pepper Nimbus Supercut.
Brad Parnell,
Said
you're the answer.
McCartney.
Brad Parnell's the right answer.
Okay, well, I gotta tell him the answer.
What?
Brad Parnell said McCartney/Lennon after McKinley Music.
Yeah, McLean, that was our publishing music company. Yes, you're correct, Brad. Way to go. One day, Brad, you're going to get my trivia questions right. Let It Be box set from 1970. Just got this in today with the Band on the Run pressing from the United Kingdom. This took about 3 weeks to come from the United Kingdom. That's the outer tray, 1970. UK pressing. That's the way they did it in the United Kingdom. United States didn't do that because they thought that would be too expensive for the United States. $10, I think it was to begin with. It's in excellent, hardly played condition. To you. That's the way you want to hear Let It Be. It's a whole different way than listening to the USA copies. And it's got the original sleeve, Apple recordings, laminated cover with the red apple on the back. This has a, that's the To You record. Let It Be is not my favorite Beatles album, but when you listen to this pressing, you get a whole nother appreciation of the Beatles' Let It Be. The outer tray is original. That's a fragile book with no loose pages, a get back book. Once you open this too much, the pages will come loose. Got one laminate crease right there. And it does have a restored or a replacement inner tray because they always get trashed because of the heavy book. Price on that is $600 shipped. Send me a message through my Mr_Stickermania at yahoo.com if you want to Let It Be box set from 1970. $600. All right, let's put that away. That's my audiophile pressing for sale on YouTube moment.
What's the deal?
Mikey's still watching.
Yeah. Do the Polly.
Okay. I'll pick up this paper.
She said any wood on the Hazel Rubber Soul.
Whoa.
Hazel Rubber Soul is in Louisville. It was on the news the other day that everybody, the public was getting upset that the mail was so far behind in Louisville. They made all the mail carriers work 2 hours extra on Friday. They told them they had to wait till they got more packages on their trucks. They're trying to catch up as soon as possible, but the Hazel Yarwood Rubber Soul, -5. UK 1966 pressing is in Louisville. Should have it on Monday, Polly. Polly's already bought it for $200.
67 Pepper said, did you say that
Exile.
Exile on Main Street had TML and the Dead Wax?
Here we go again. You guys got to know about Rolling Stones.
Just
Rolling Stones Exile has artesian logo in the dead wax. It has it on all four sides. The German pressing of Sticky Fingers from 1971 has TML on both sides, which means Doug Sachs cut it differently than the USA pressings. And Michael Fremer said that Sticky Fingers pressing is the best sounding pressing that exists in the world.
Uncle Paul said that Let It Be is like the classic Beatles illustrated record book. Losing pages is LOL.
Yep, you can't open it up. It's not meant to open up. It wasn't meant to last 50 years. Let It Be. Mikey Rogler got a laser disc of Let It Be if you don't have it. We can make a deal on that Wednesday also. I don't think you have, you said you have a laser disc player. Well, the hardest one to get is Let It Be. It was discounted at $29.98 back in 1980. Price on that is $75. Let It Be Beatles laser disc. Sgt. Pepper first press from the United Kingdom. -1, -1, 1967. One time I had one of these that had the didn't have a day in the life on the B side. Because the BBC banned A Day in the Life, and I sold it for $333. I would kind of regret. I wish I still had that one. This is a excellent condition. Sgt. Pepper First Press Stereo -1, -1. Look at this cover, laminated cover. It still cracks when you open it up. It looks like everybody's getting out of control again.
No, she's just being dumb.
Yeah.
Got a nice spine with all the printing on it. And the price on this is $160 shipped. Sgt. Pepper First Press Stereo 1967 from the United Kingdom. There is the cutout sheet.
Ain't that something? Said so Polly now has the first dibs. Because
No, why did you even read it? That's just someone being dumb. I said,
Oh.
don't read
Hey,
that.
No, I didn't know.
Anybody can make a deal with me
Exactly.
when I talk about something through my emails, and
No
Polly
need to
was
be
the first
rude.
one.
Well,
So sorry.
I told you
You
don't
all
read
had a
that.
I
chance.
didn't see it.
Okay. Let's get away from that, please.
Please.
We ain't gonna talk about, but I
Brad
will say
Parnell.
Exile is sold.
Exile is sold. What did I say the price was? $150.
Brad Parnell said apparently the post office didn't rent the extra equipment to deal with the Christmas rush that they normally do. That the recent weather really stressed them out.
Here's a story on the Louisville post office. There are two sorting machines at the main post office broke down before the bad weather, so they were already behind. And then we had the bad weather storm, the winter storm, and it would just snowballed. They just got farther and farther behind. They had 15 semis by the main post office. They couldn't even unload because they had no room for it. They're doing their best to catch it all up.
Nicole's wanting the Sgt. Pepper.
Nicole wants a Sgt. Pepper. I said the price was $160, Nicole. Here's some notes of some what's the time
Well,
factor?
Johnny Ramone
11:18.
We got 12 more minutes.
Johnny Ramone said yo-yo from the NAMM show.
How you doing there, Johnny Ramone?
Skip the rest.
Okay.
Here's some expensive items that sold on eBay recently. Perry Cox, you remember I sold a sealed BC-13? Give me that BC-13. I sold a numbered sealed BC-13 in the shipping box, and I got $2,000 for it. I thought that was a world record price, and now Perry Cox sold one last week for $3,383. Mine was in the shipping box. His wasn't in the original shipping box. Yes.
Your shirt's too tight on me.
That shirt's too tight on you?
I have to get you.
You're getting bigger and bigger. You're growing every time you
I know,
come.
I have to get
You're going to be
shots,
as tall as
man.
me here in a second. You wear the same size shoes. You wear almost the same size pants. You're just growing like a sprout.
No, he's growing
Mikey's
like a
asking,
cat.
does the UK come with a psychedelic
Oh,
inner
okay.
sleeve?
What?
What?
The
What?
No, I just got the. He's talking about the Sergeant Pepper. No, it's got the. It's a '68 pressing. I guess that has the dated inner sleeve. Made in Great Britain. The psychedelic sleeve only came out in the very first pressing. That was the wrong one. That was the Nimbus Supercut. It's got the same size. Made in Great Britain, polyline sleeve. All right, where was I on my notes?
Oh.
Secret Kid, you got a record to fill there behind you.
Don't answer no.
All right, Phil from United Kingdom. He sold me two 1963 Valex comb displays. It's a 6-pack and it's got pictures of John Lennon and George Harrison on the. It's a 6-pack of combs in a blue and a white. I'll have that come in a couple weeks. Mikey said it is a pretty rare piece. He has a 4-pack of them, but I have a 6-pack display, blue and white, so something to look forward to of me showing in a couple weeks coming from England. Yellow Submarine, they had a near mint. They had a Beatles 1968 Yellow Submarine lunchbox and thermos today. It was on eBay, and I started making offers. And I offered 800, and he counter offered with 900. So I countered offer with 850, and he countered offer with 900. And so then I offered 875, and he counter offered one more time at 900, and I turned it down. And an hour later, it sold for $1,000. So I missed out on that one. Sometimes your negotiations don't work, and that didn't work for me today. What do you think of Steve Hoffman that was on the Steve Westman show? If you watch that interview from a few days ago, Steve Hoffman's a little younger than me. He does the Hoffman forums. He is definitely a Beatles freak because his every time he was talking about things, it would always revert back to the Beatles. He loved the White Album. He loves Please Please Me. He loves With the Beatles. He loves Rubber Soul. Steve Hoffman is a Beatles freak that doesn't admit it. But he says the 1978 white vinyl pressing from the United Kingdom is an audiophile pressing of the Beatles' White Album. And can you believe this? A Let It Be Naked sealed that I sent one to Rachel's Ghost. One sold for $450 just yesterday. That just keeps going up price. A 2003 pressing of Let It Be Naked.
Hey, do you want these dolls?
Remco dolls. Got another set of Remco dolls to show.
Patrick Sweden said Rachel Ghost always got me here.
All right. Rachel Ghost did a great job of promoting a lot of us people on the vinyl community. So shout out to Rachel's Ghost. I hope you come back on one way or another and start another channel on YouTube. We're all hoping all the best for you.
Can I see one?
But I know you probably need a retirement for a little bit.
You have one.
So I got a Paul McCartney Remco soft body. I got a Ringo Starr hard body. You see the difference in how that shines on the hard body versus the soft body.
Yeah, one's plastic.
And then we got the two rare ones, according to my historical find. George Harrison, he is a soft body doll. And I got John Lennon and a hard body doll. This doll here would be worth close to $200. That's the hardest one to find in a hard body doll, John Lennon. Remco's, we talked about the record player, we talked about all the new things. Led Zeppelin, we got the poster in just today. The movie poster for Becoming Led Zeppelin, the movie that's coming out, documentary on February 7th, this year. I know that's 61 years after the Beatles came to America. This documentary is coming out at IMAX. Who's going with me to see that?
No.
Nobody's holding up their hand.
Me.
You're going to Austin, Texas, and your brother's going to New Jersey.
New York.
No, it's New Jersey.
New York.
Couple reel-to-reels.
The Paul is not allowed to die guy. We did send the help book out. I forgot to send the tracking number. That was on me.
So the help book has been sent out to you. Sorry for the delay. They're accepting Canada shipments now through our post office.
Good job.
We got the 1969. I showed that Sgt. Pepper factory reel, 7.5 inches per second.
You need some water.
I got one behind me, but I better drink something to get through this. Sticker Kid, wake up! He drank all my water. Way to go.
Johnny
was my
Ramone
water.
said,
No,
anyone
it
anybody selling the Pepsi transistor radio that you had before?
Mikey Arugula has one, but it's not for sale. I had one in the shipping box I sold for...
Water's right behind you.
No, not the radio.
Oh, I thought you said water.
Oh,
The
yeah.
water's right
Water
behind you.
down.
Thanks. I had a transistor radio in the box. Sold it for $800 about a year ago, but now the price is worth $2,000. One time somebody came to the South Louisville Antique Toy Mall, and his father worked in Japan when they made all those Beatles or those Pepsi radio, and he had 2 mint ones in the box, and I offered him $600 a piece each for him 2 years ago, and he said he wanted $1,000 a piece, and I thought that was too much, but I should have bought them. All right, let me get through these reel-to-reels, and we'll take a few more closing messages. Led Zeppelin 3 factory. This is the way to hear Led Zeppelin 3. Factory pre-recorded reel-to-reel on Ampex tapes from 1970, because this is an acoustic album.
What?
It sounds really good on this reel-to-reel. So this is probably the best audiophile sounding item you can get of Led Zeppelin 3. Joe Hilton wants to sell me his whole Led Zeppelin collection, but they're all USA pressings. And you know, I like to get the UK pressings when I can, outside of the Led Zeppelin 2 RL Hot Cut.
That's all right.
All right, any more comments?
No, we're done with them all. Everybody's getting too
If y'all want me to go to New York, send a like.
All right, I think we did my thing. I showed a few things today. I got through this. Sticker Kid, what do you got to say? You got any closing things to say? Got a joke? Louder. Louder.
Don't pinch.
I'm not pinching you. Sticker Granddaughter, you got any closing statements?
Yes,
Like and
what I just
subscribe.
said.
What'd you say?
If they want me to go to New York, send a like.
Send a like.
Like
We are at 47.5% that you watch my channel or subscribe. Be nice to get over 50%. That would give me a lot more subscribers, and I give away a butcher cover here within a month. So tell your neighbors, tell your friends, subscribe to Mr. Stickermania.
We will see you at Wednesday at 2
Oh, he said, Mikey
o'clock.
said promote Wednesday.
Wednesday, Mikey Arugula and I are going to be on my channel, Mr. Stickermania. We're going to carry on the tradition that Rachel Ghost and I did for 13 different months. All those have been erased and off of YouTube, but we're gonna keep it going. Me and Mikey Arugula, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, January 29th, live from Louisville, Kentucky, and New Jersey.
It's
Me and
gonna
Mikey.
be a barn.
And Mikey's got a special guest that's going to be there. So thanks a lot for tuning in. And I got to go watch Saturday Night Live and see Timothy Chalamet. How do you say it? You say it.
Shyamalan.
Chalamet. He's going to be the host and the musical guest.
Goodbye.
See you from Louisville, Kentucky. Tell him bye.
Bye.
Bye
Thanks.
from all the Beatles.